What's up, guys? It's Mr. A. Hope you guys are doing well. Miss you guys. It's been really weird just being home, and I'm sure you guys feel the same. But welcome to day one of e-learning. Let's hope it's a beautiful time, and you can see I'm recording from my desk. There's my face. Hello, good to see you. Okay, let's start with our next unit, Chapter 10, Intro to Circles. Yeah, so here's a circle, and in the circle, there's a center point, and we're going to call this center point A, okay? So, for example, at the bottom of your paper that you guys should see for day one on this e-learning chapter, you have all these worksheets. This is the first one. This is a note sheet. So, I should have said before, but just kind of follow along. Basically, what I want you guys to do is that I'm going to be doing these videos showing you how to do these things. And you guys can kind of go through them with me or by yourself. The homework is attached to the end of everything. So for each day, all you got to do is take that whole PDF into Notability, write your work, and then submit it into that same day's folder, and you'll have all that. Okay, so sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier, but again, I am a bozo. So anyways, day one, okay? With our circles, we are always going to have the center of a circle. In this case, we're going to call it A. So the name of this thing is going to be Circle A, okay? And that little symbol I just did is a good way to show what a circle is in here. Okay, beautiful. This is really weird. Okay, part two, the radius. So you can see radius is the next thing up. So, for example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a point on the side of the circle over here. I'm going to call that point B. Okay, so if I connect the center of my circle with one point on the edge of the circle, this would be a radius. Okay, so our formal definition for that is a segment connecting the center to a point on the circle. All right, gorgeous. Look at that. Wow, beautiful handwriting. We're going to call this segment AB. Okay, so that's what it is in the picture, so you guys can kind of see that whatever I'm writing here is going directly in what we're doing as an example in the picture. Beautiful. Okay, next up, diameter. Okay, if we're doing a diameter, all right, what we're going to do for diameter is basically it's going to go across a circle through the center. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, wow. Okay, and we're going to call this CD. Okay? So you can see it crosses through the circle, through the center. That's the big point. Okay? So the formal definition of a diameter, and I'm going to write in green. Hopefully it looks okay. Segment connecting 2 points on a circle. On circle, and it passes through the center. That passes through center. Okay, that's the biggest thing ever. I hope you guys can see that. So segment connecting 2 points on circle that passes through center. In this case, that was segment CD. Okay, so the only way to have a diameter again is if it crosses through the center of the circle and it goes from side to side. Beautiful, gorgeous, love it. Okay, so you guys definitely know these. The next thing we're going to do is a chord. Okay, so a chord is something like this. Okay, is if we connect just two random parts on a circle. If you guys could hear my sisters. Okay, let's take a little break. Okay, I am currently at home right now. I'm with my family. We're just all staying in the same house all together. And I got one sister in college. I got another sister who's just out of college. Do you hear them screaming? Wearing gloves? Okay. Basically, it's a freaking nightmare. I'm just trying to survive. Hopefully you guys are doing well too. Do you hear that? Wear gloves? Listen. Oh, they slammed the door. Okay. Well, anyways, here we go. Hey, you guys good? Okay. All right. A chord is a segment connecting 2 2 points on a circle. So for example, I'm going to call this EF. Okay? So a chord could be small, it could be big, it could be really anything on a circle. Okay? But it's just generally a segment connecting 2 points on a circle. So I'm going to write that down. Points on a circle. Okay, in this case we're looking at EF is our main chord for this one. Okay, but again, a chord could really be anywhere. If you look at our diameter that we have, that's technically a chord too. So there's a lot of options for what that could look like, but again, it could be somewhere here, it could be connecting these 2 points over here, it could be connecting these two, it could really go anywhere on the circle. So that, my friends, is a chord. Okay, so next up is going to be a tangent line. So I'm going to write this in blue, but we're going to make it pink. Okay, a tangent line is a, oh my gosh, my family. Okay, a tangent line is a line touching the circle in exactly 1 point. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to yell at my sister. Okay. So a tangent line is a line touching the circle at exactly 1 point. I'm gonna put this in pink so we can kind of see that. Okay. So what that's gonna look like in our picture is just like this. Okay. And we can call this point G, and then have that still be point B. So what this tangent line does is it basically just grazes the side of a circle. It's only going to touch at 1 point, no more than that, only 1 point. So down below you guys could write down that this was GB. And again, remember, it's a tangent line. So make sure you put a little line sign on top. Okay? So it's a tangent. Tangent only touching 1 time. Okay? Let's move on to the next one. The next thing we're going to do is the secant line. So again, there's only 2 options here. It's either the line's going to touch once, like in a tangent line. A secant, it touches 2 points. So this is a line passing through the circle and touches in 2 points. Okay, so it touches only twice through a circle. All right, so you guys could write that down. But basically what's going to look like up in our picture above is if we had something like this, where it's a line, so arrows at both ends, we can call this HJ. Okay, so there's a secant line, and it kind of goes with what we were saying before, is that it's a line that passes through the circle at 2 points, and we're going to call that line HJ. Okay? So again, we're just going over terminology, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so here's the last 2 points that we're going to talk about that you guys probably have not heard of before. The minor arc and the major arc. Okay, minor arc, small. Major arc, big. Okay, so basically all we're going to think here is the minor arc is an arc less than 180 degrees that connects 2 points on a circle. Okay, so again, when you think an arc, you're thinking like the McDonald's arches, like a little, like you're shooting the basketball, right? It's just a little curve, okay? So for example, a minor arc would be something like E to F. Because think, a circle is 360, right? Half a circle is 180. So anything smaller than 180 would be called a minor arc. So if you could see here, I'm just doing this little squiggly so you could see better what that would look like. This is a tiny minor arc in the circle. Again, it could be a little bit bigger. It could be from here to here, or here to here, or here to here. But it's got to be less than 180 degrees. So what we're going to do to call that arc EF is we're going to just do a little arc on top of it. All right, and you can see that's the way I named this thing right here. Beautiful. Okay, oh my God, 10 minutes? God, how do you hear me talk that long? This is brutal. Okay, well, all right, I feel like I'm talking to myself. This is great. Okay, last but not least, major arc. So obviously, This is greater than 180 degrees. Arc greater than 180 degrees, and it does connect 2 points on a circle, but you guys can, I'm going to save you 10 seconds of writing. And again, the major arc is big. This is a big boy. This is bigger than 180 degrees. So, for example, in this picture, a major arc would be like ECF. So look what I'm doing here. I'm going from E to C, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around to F. So like that's a huge arc. That's just, whew, that's like what my basketball shots look like. They're just boom, baller, to the moon, to the sun, Venus in the hoop. Look at that, beautiful. So I'm gonna call that ECF, big boy arc, okay? So again, we have to put 3 letters because if I said EF, you don't know if you're going a short way or a long way. So we say ECF to say, okay, this homie's going all the way through E, through C, all the way to F, okay? So this is the short boy. That's what the minor arc was. That's me. And the major arc, this is the tall boy, which is not me, okay? Well, there you go. There's your definitions if you need them. This is your picture. This is going to be the main thing. We're doing this chapter with circles. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm sorry this was 11 minutes long. I'll hopefully get it better as we go on. Peace.